Hey, we're at R&R today. I am with John Ross from Alive Magazine, and I'm actually interviewing John Ross as he's interviewing me. I just want to show everyone out there in internet land what's going on behind the scenes with Fishing with Joe, getting ready for the big TV show that's coming out pretty soon on Channel 23 GTN right here in Columbus. I'm meeting up with John Ross. John.
Yeah, congratulations on the show. It sounds really sweet. I've become a big fan, I gotta tell you that we seem to be preaching the same message in a lot of ways, that you don't have to go to Alaska or down to the Keys to find really good fishing. You can find it right in your own backyard. Scioto, Olentangy. I mean, I was sold when you caught that bass right in front of the state or the downtown government buildings. That's something.
Right in front of the stadium. There's excellent fishing on the Olentangy River, right in front of the stadium, right above 5th Avenue Dam. It's a phenomenal largemouth and smallmouth bass fishery. Dynamite crappie fishing as well. And I just try to show everyone in Central Ohio that we do indeed have some good fishing here. And that you, just like you said,
yeah,
you don't have to go 100,000 miles away to catch a few fish. You can catch them right here at home.
Yeah, too, I would throw a chip in there for Big Darby Creek. It's one of that's become over the years one of my favorite spots. With smallmouth, they've been doing some watershed restoration over there, so it just looks fantastic, and it's fun river to canoe, fun river to fish, fun river to wade, and I've become a real big convert. Scioto too, I think they come down a little muddy. They might not look like the best places to catch a fish, but they're, you go to the right spots, which you can see on these awesome videos, and you're in for a pretty good day.
Absolutely, absolutely. And of course, we got Big Darby flowing right into the Scioto. Yep. So right at the mouth of Big Darby, where it flows into the Scioto, if you've seen Monster Muskie Mayhem, that's exactly precisely where that fish was caught, right at the mouth of Big Darby when it flows into the Scioto. It's a dynamite fishery in that area. You have those muskies that migrate south, just kind of go south from Alum Creek Reservoir where they stock them. And then you have some native populations of muskies in places like Paint Creek that kind of move north. And so just a dynamite area to go muskie fishing outside of Alum Creek in Central Ohio if you ever make it down there.
Bring something a little bit heftier than 8-pound test, right?
Absolutely. Take more than 8-pound test line, unless you want to be on the side of the boat screaming, "Oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to land this fish." So, more than 8-pound test line. Maybe take some, 14-pound test line at least. Yeah. That's light.
That's pretty light. You got to still have some dexterity in with 14-pound. And I think a lot of people, just anecdotally, I've heard a lot more people, as the airfare got really expensive and the economy was a little bit, unsteady, as it were. I guess that's putting it nicely. But people are looking for great natural resources to exploit right in their own backyards, and I think that Columbus is not only central to a lot of things if you wanted to do a day trip, but right in our own backyards. It's not just fishing. It's canoeing, hiking, hunting. Just geocaching. I wrote about that a couple of weeks ago. It's just so much stuff to do outdoors, and I hope our rivers and lakes are become a bigger part of people's lives and what they think of when they're looking for entertainment. And it sounds like from your show they are.
Absolutely. Today's episode of Fishing with Joe has been brought to you in part by BigFishTackle.com, the largest fishing community online. Check out FishingWithJoe.com for articles, videos, photos, forums, and more. Joe's site is designed by Jards Enterprises and powered by EasyWeb. Check out EasyWeb for yourself.
professional, it's affordable, changes anytime you want. Call toll-free 1-877-MyEasyWeb or sign on to 1-877-MyEasyWeb.com.
Thanks for watching Fishing with Joe, and I hope to see you again next time.